Welcome to another edition of the Willy Bragg Show again and again and again and again. I'm back. Just did a live stream. I kept my promise. Since that live stream was done, that I will be doing the next one, which is this live stream. So anyway, I just want to go and give a shout out once again to the usual suspects. Glad to see you all here. FHX Cisco, how are you doing today? Well, fuck Twitter users. Fuck that Twitter user. Then, yes, that kind of lays into what we're going to be talking about right here. Post Left Watch, which I will be describing shortly. Dr. Nick, hi everyone, and hi back to you. Miguel, glad to see you back again. So, and do we have anybody else here? I'm checking. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, I will be 55 this afternoon at 4:16. So, I'm glad to see everybody here, and anybody else that may come along, I will shout their name out too. So, I want to talk about a Twitter account called Post Left Watch. And what they do on Post Left Watch, and how are you doing, gamer? Nice seeing you here. What they do on Post Left Watch is punch left. Yeah, yeah. So they punch left. So they go after people that they don't like, and these people include, you guessed it, includes Jimmy Dore, it includes the Gray Zone, it includes Glenn Greenwald, it includes Brianna Joy Gray. Yeah, it and sometimes they even go and fuck with the Young Turks. They actually still lump the Young Turks as shit libbies. The Young Turks have been going. They've been shitting on them too. I'm like, really, it's not 2014 anymore for y'all to be going after the Young Turks like that. They're almost no, they're basically just MSNBC for hipsters. That's what they are. And I mean, they just kind of, after the 2016 election, I just seen them go so downhill, faster and faster and faster and faster. I rarely even peek in to see what they have to say anymore. But sometimes I might peek just to see, but just to get something to talk about, I guess you could say. So yeah, and they also talk about George Galloway. Post Left Watch Post Left Watch also punches left against George Galloway, and George Galloway, of course, was a former Labour MP in the British Parliament that was expelled in 2003, expelled from the party, and he had to run in another party called Respect, and then now he came back in the Rochelle constituency. I'm going to do a video on George Galloway either tomorrow or on Wednesday, so or Thursday, sometime in the next couple of days. So just hold tight on that. With regard to George Galloway, I do want to talk about George Galloway. Getting back to what I was saying, yes, TYT is mainstream media light, pretty much. Yeah, the edge that they used to have is no longer there. I'm afraid that's the case. But getting back to Post Left Watch, I've been replying because I just think that the bullshit needs to be addressed, and so he decided, or she, I don't want to go and make assumptions, decided to go after me by comparing me to the actor Danny DeVito. So as you can see here, you can see right there, he's comparing me to Danny DeVito. So and he's like, Willy Bragg looks like Danny DeVito in the Always Sunny episode where he's an art critic. Yeah, apparently he's trying to say that I'm looking like some kind of crazy Andy Warhol caricature, and that's what Danny DeVito was as the art critic. I didn't even know about the show Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Didn't even know the show existed, and I would love to show the video clip, but I can't for copyright reasons. But suffice to say, he's basically thinking that's a dig on me. Well, here's the thing about that. One, Danny DeVito's all right. I mean, I usually most things I've seen him from the days of the TV show Taxi to whatever he's doing in the present. Apparently, Sunny in Philadelphia, always Sunny in Philadelphia, rather. Yeah, yeah, he's funny. Does he does a lot of good humor and everything. So there is that. So on that front, I'm not even offended. Also, I'm not even offended at all for his attack on me because it's kind of like you thought that was some kind of a dig. That's the best you can come up with is to insult me by saying that I look like an exaggerated Andy Warhol or caricature or what have you. Well, here's the thing about Andy Warhol. Basically, he was the greatest artist of the 20th century, my opinion. But other people may have a different view, and that's okay. But the point I'm trying to make with regard to post left watch is he's going after the real left. And those that punches left are in their way enabling the right. Uh, they have more in common with Donald Trump and MAGA than they do the actual left when they punch left. Whether we're talking about going back to 2016 when it was Bernie versus Hillary. I've seen this happen. When Hillary punched left, they accused us all being right. They did the same thing again in 2020. When they punched left, they accused us all of being right. And then even on the Bernie left, you had your divisions. Those that were for forced to vote, those who were against it. Those who were against forced to vote, in my opinion, were punching left. Those that basically said, maybe we have to be, nice little foot soldiers for Democrats and for Joe Biden, and just join the shit lives, the what I like to call the pink pussy hat left, which is the fake left. Just have that mentality and act like Russia's the most scary place on earth, and turn a blind eye to neo Nazis in the Ukraine, and turn a blind eye to the genocide in Gaza because we need to be unified against Trump or what have you. As far as that unity is concerned, that's what works for people. They can do what the hell they want to do. My opposition to Joe Biden in my view, it can't be translated into default support for Trump. That is very, very sloppy and lazy thinking. And I think that punch left, post left watch, who punches left, is delusional and runs under that category of people on the fake left that wants to attack people on the real left. And sometimes there are people on the left that he criticizes that may take positions or a tactic that I may on that particular issue may disagree with or what have you. But honestly, I mean, and I may be engaging in identity politics in a way, saying this politically, but what's best for the left is what's best for the country. So when the left tries to make us a little less left, are they being left? Like, for example, when, the way Vosh conducts himself and people like that, always punching left, the way he viciously attacked Breonna Joy Gray, for example, or recently even the guys from Deep Fat Fried, basically telling them that they're enabling Trump by being too critical of Biden, which is nonsense. It's absolutely nonsense. The amazing ACS, his younger brother Scotty, and Paul's ego basically told him, they just told him that he was full of shit on this, and he was. Vosh is, But anyway, I just wanted to go and discuss that and kind of poke fun at myself too with this monstrosity. I mean, I just laughed when I saw this. I'm not trying to make this video about me, but I mean, I had no alternative but to laugh at this shit. This was just gold. This was just absolute gold. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that and share that with every one of y'all. So I'm going to rest up right now in a little bit because today's March 5th. Not only is it my birthday, but it's also it's Super Tuesday. So I got to go and vote in the morning. So so I got to go and choose a ballot line to go and vote for. It ain't the Republicans, it ain't the Democrats, it's not the Libertarians. So I'm gonna go and vote for who I want to vote for. So there's that. And my criticism of the Libertarians is I'm just not a Libertarian, so therefore I'm not going to go and vote in a Libertarian line. But that's not a dig at Libertarians per se, although I disagree with their economics, which is why I can't be one. So, but anyhow, yeah, and there's that's an interesting suggestion right there. I thought about writing in Eugene Victor Deb's name, but Dr. Nick says vote Aaron Bushnell. And thank you for bringing that up because I've been a little bit behind on my streams lately because I've been overworked. So I need to be discussing, which I actually thought about this Bushnell. Aaron Bushnell. I thought about discussing Aaron Bushnell on Bragglands for Friday. So we'll see what happens. We will. So anyway, if you like what you heard, please press like and comment. Comment anyway if you disagree with what I have to say. We'll have a conversation. As the First Amendment absolutist, it's my duty to inform you to create your own platform and utilize it because we are, in fact, the muckrakers of our time. Always remember to subscribe to the Willy Bragg Show on all my various platforms. You know what they are. And also reject corporate media. Free Julian Assange, free Palestine, free healthcare for all, and free speech. And I may do another video. I'm not sure just quite yet. So to everyone, y'all have a great evening, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.